fellow Democrats, loony lefties, leftist liberals, the woke, communists, socialists. Good to see you. I would like to start with a special shout out to all the illegals, non-US citizens, that participate in our elections. It is because of your illegal votes that we are able to still win elections. For some reason, we have lost touch with American voters, so can everyone make some noise for all the illegal voters? Not too much noise. You never know if ICE is watching. Our promise to all those here illegally, as long as Minnesota remains a Democrat stronghold, we give you our word that no one will ever have to prove United States citizenship to be able to vote in Minnesota. The truth is, without the fraud that is created from early voting and people vouching for whole buildings of retirement facilities just by showing a badge that a person works there, then there is the driver's license for all program tampon Timmy Wiles put into place. Honestly, without those systems in place, we could not swing the elections to be in our favor like we do. So thank you to those of you who support our criminal ways. Before we get started, will the transgender G's, the he she's, and she he's, please state your pronouns. Being a Democrat, it's well known that we will say whatever it takes to secure the votes. The fact that Democrat politicians lack any moral compass. Often we have been accused of having double standards, and, to that, I will say, if Democrats didn't have double standards, then they would have no standards at all. I would like to begin going over our current so-called values. The Democrat Party, we have no real values and we don't stand for anything. So when I use the word values, it's more like current ideas for the party to promote basically. Who can we tell we are fighting for to get the most votes by a certain group cause we love identity politics? Truth be told, the Democrat Party has no morals or values that a campaign could be built from. Unlike the Republican, a deep-rooted party of fundamental principles to define themselves: culture, religion, God, family, country, in that order. They are also money-minded and conservative with money. They create jobs making something out of nothing. Democrats, we just raise taxpayers' costs. Most of us lack the fundamentals of business and economics. Our solution to every problem is to throw money at it, in hopes it goes away. We love to tax and spend. You see, we live in the now, because we don't always see the big picture, like for example, how raising taxes now will affect generations to come. Like in the daycare fraud that occurred under the Wiles administration and Keith Ellison. That $18 billion was surplus money that could have gone to fixing roads, or funding better programs, helped the homeless, hired extra law enforcement, due to all the gang violence Minnesota is experiencing, due to having a sanctuary city like Minneapolis, third world, and illegal criminals that came here through Joe Biden's administration. That's why open border policy proves the stupidity of our Democrat leaders. No other nation has open borders. However, we as Democrats value votes over American lives. To the useful idiots that are listening, the fact that you keep voting Democrat is amazing. It shows that indoctrination methods really work. Or possibly, you've just been so brainwashed by our hate speech. Not sure. Those who follow and vote Democrat, it is a common no. These useful idiots, which they have a hard time thinking for themselves, usually want free stuff, but don't understand the concept that nothing is free in this world. They don't understand economics. Useful idiots don't grasp the fact that they are being used for political gain. They are mostly liberals, which whenever a liberal is confronted with a question and asked to give an example, they stumble and cannot back up anything they are saying with facts. White liberal women are the most embarrassing thing on this planet. Such a disgrace. They are undoing the very rights that women fought for. Idiots.